I used to want to be a fireman, now I don't want to be a fireman. Whatever it is, now I want to be something else. We give ourselves permission to change. That holding true to our word is not the only thing that makes us us. And you can have integrity and still change. They're not mutually exclusive. We can negotiate when we want something new. And when we do, we have, from my perspective, when I see somebody being at a point where they plant their feet and they say, I'm done. Or they say, I want something new starting today. I want this. This has always been my dream. And I feel like the timing is right. I've been getting all these little signs in my life that the timing is right. It's obviously with that low universal flow, I can feel stuff starting to click. The time is now. I'm ready to do what it takes to get it. Who wants to help? We watch this flood of spirit guides, of folks who have crossed, of people around the room say, I want to help. I want to help you do that. Now think about it just for a second. Let's just push pause, because I'm not talking at you, I'm talking with you. Look in your life for just a moment at something you would like to make better, or something you would like a little less of than you used to have, something you used to struggle with. And think about whatever just that one thing is. And again, life isn't a race, it's not a finish line of, woohoo, I got it, now I'm done. It's a better, worse thing. I've got more of what I want, I've got less of what I want. The tools of life mastery that we talked about. Think about that one thing in your life you want more of. Gosh, I'm going through a change right now, and I really want some help into my new life. Or, I really want more fun in my day. I've been too serious. I got all grown up. What the heck's wrong with me? I want more fun now. I want more happiness now. I want to really connect with people and allow them to connect with me. I want my business to grow. I want to not have a financial strain. I want financial abundance. I want to express my gift or my calling. Whatever you're thinking right now that you want, look around the room at the people who are going to help you get it. There is not one person in this room who is not pulling for the success of everyone else in this room. There is not one person in this room who's waiting for any one of you to fail, or hoping that you do. Every one of us here has our little invisible pom-poms on the ground right next to us. And these are just the ones you can see. Now those of you who are intuitive, like me, whether you see it, or whether you feel it, or whether you just know it, or whether you hear it, no matter which your gift, clairaudience, clairvoyance, whatever, clear your mind for a second and feel the spiritual help that's here. Feel all the people, all the animals, all the angels, God that is here rooting for your change. Just a few minutes ago, you called a meeting. When you did, the people showed up. And they're here to help also. There is literally nothing you can't do. There is nothing you cannot have. There is nothing you cannot experience. But we get there faster by helping each other do it. Yesterday, I had this big list of stuff I was doing. I was making movies, and I was making websites, and I was making this, and I was making that, and all this cool stuff for Connections. And at lunch, I stopped to watch a little TV. And Extreme Makeover Home Edition? Huh? Who's seen that? That is like, Mary talks about hypnosis. That was like 3 hours had passed. I had not moved. I think I maybe remembered to breathe. Because I was just so tunnel vision watching this TV show, watching this contractor, watching this person help out some other people. And when this group of folks was helping out this family, there was nothing else on the planet that mattered to them. Their only goal was helping the people who they felt they could help. And they didn't do it alone. Dude jumped in his I just recap it real quick for you because it was cool. There's a fireman guy, and literally had like pulled people out of burning buildings, and they had people lined up of, I would not be alive if not for this dude, and his ladder pulled me off of my burning house with the flames, and my kids would be crispy. They're here, they're alive, they're healthy. And when this guy went to his own house, because firemen don't make too much money, he had a little house in the middle of, just outside of town, and it was falling apart. Like when they took one of the bricks out, just like stacked bricks underneath his porch, the whole porch fell down. And he had 2 little kids. Every time he flushed the toilet, it went up in the yard. And this guy had gotten to the point of growing his own garden and raising his own chickens just so his family could eat. And put every dollar and every time, every moment that he had into just trying to make his house safe, and had done that consistently for 4 or 5 years. And this dude, this TV show shows up and says, man, we're here to help. Now, it wasn't one guy doing it. He had a whole crew of people. And when he looked at the house, he went, wow, that's really going to take a little more work than I was thinking. And he jumped back in his tour bus and he went back to town and he walked into a restaurant and he said, how many folks here, when you call 911 because you might have a fire, expect someone to show up? And everybody was like, yeah. Like, okay, well, one of the guys who does show up needs your help. You want to help? And everybody was like, yeah, we want to help. Heck, they're on TV, of course they want to help. Right? CNN, yeah, we want to help. He's like, cool, get your butt in the bus. Tip your waitresses, let's go. And a restaurant full of people got out and got in a tour bus. And he went around town, he must have picked up 400 or 500 people and dropped them out of this dude's house. Used the house as a training exercise for the fire department that I worked at, and they burned it, demolished it, and built a brand new one. And they did it all within 1 week. All of this stuff was donated. Now, with his little shack, he still owed $200,000 on it.
Yeah.
That's the property that it was on. And he was 2 days away from it being foreclosed by, see ya, you need to go find some place new to live. In addition to building the man and his family a new house, they raised some money. There was a country singer guy came give a benefit concert. The contractors all got together and did their own fundraiser, kind of like you with the shirts. Just, I'm inspired and I want to help and I think I can do this. The contractor folks handed over a check of over $200,000. Plus there was another $100,000 or so raised from the country guy doing a concert. And they said, not only is this your new house, but here's the title. It's yours. And now your family's safe. It was all about going green and the environment and cool stuff. And they designed his whole house. Ford Motor Company donated a wind turbine generator for his backyard that powers his whole house and half the town with the excess. His garden is now 3 times as big and he can feed his family. Even his chickens got a new chicken coop. And this was a thorough thing, but I'm watching this just going, that's what we're doing at Connections. That's what we're doing through the God Box. That's what we're doing here with each other, with ourselves. That's just crazy cool. And we can negotiate that in. And working hand in hand with the universe, feeling that one. There is no better day than today. No better day than today. Wow, that's cool stuff. Now, that being said, would you grab one of those sheets from back there in the rest of the God Box? We want to make it even easier for whatever it was that you had in your head of I want more of, to get it. No, not that. The other one. In the middle. Thank you. Now this is something that we're going to produce each and every month at Connections. And right now it's 1 page because we just started with what we had. My stuff, Mary's stuff, a foot bath, classes, whatever. But we want to make it like this. And we want to make it with multiple pages. We want to know what you can do to help each other. If you do something like, I'm a massage therapist, great. Send us, and this is Mary and I's personal email addresses, just to make it easy, is let us know what you do. Now, For some folks, it's something that is spiritual and metaphysical. Like I do Reiki, I do massage, I do this, I do that, whatever. Let us know so we can make you, it costs you nothing. If you want to donate something to help us cover some ink cost or paper cost, that'd be cool. But this isn't a money maker deal for us. This is just wanting to help connect you with you. You do massage, you do Reiki, you do something like that, cool, let us know. Also, if you don't do something like that, you do something else. If you say, it's not really a business, but I like to fix stuff. I like to do some handyman stuff. I know a couple, 2, 3 people in this spiritual community over the last couple months who have said, I just need somebody to fix a couple things around the house. And I don't know who to call. And I don't want to go through the yellow pages or Craigslist or whatever, but I would love if this is the person, male or female, that sits 2 rows ahead of me or 2 rows behind me. That's somebody I'm comfortable having in my house. And if they can do it, whatever it is, I know they will. And if they can't, I know they're going to be honest and say, wow, that's a little bigger job than I can do. I can help with this or that. But you can help that person get off their couch and come help you. You can also exchange energy with that person by paying them a fee or whatever. If you have a business or you say, I do stuff online, cool. We know folks who need a website. We need folks who need stuff sold on eBay. We need folks, we know folks who want help with what you can do to help them. Just let us know. Send us an email with whatever it is that you want to do and how somebody can get a hold of you. And if you want to offer a discount or whatever, that's cool too. But every month we're going to do a new one of these. So every month you can pick it up and know, gosh, I didn't know you did this. I want some help with it. I didn't know you did that. You want some help with it and have your phone ring? Yeah, I can help you with this. Yeah, I can help you with that. This is how communities grow. Just like that goofy show I watched yesterday, like a zombie for 3 hours. Because when you're watching people help people, we all grow. We say here at Connections, we are all about what works. 2 goals. Closer relationship, better understanding with God, tools for life mastery. This falls right in there. When your phone rings and you've been praying for your phone to ring, you're going to get a little closer to God. When you get to help somebody doing whatever it is that you're passionate about, you're going to get a little closer to God. As you exchange energy with somebody else, you're going to feel that giving and that receiving, which is going to lead to a little bit more life mastery. This is tangible tools, folks. This isn't something we talk about on Sunday and then say, good luck with your week. We say, if there's an issue, where's the solution? I say a lot of times that every answer I will ever need is contained within this t-shirt. It's contained within your t-shirts too. You know what you can do to help each other, yourself, this community, this spiritual community, whatever you want to be. And so this is just one more way of making that happen. And again, you're not alone. Lots of help. If they had bodies, a whole bunch more help than this house can hold for each person. Think for a moment about every person who loves you. Now think about every person who has ever loved you. If you believe in past lives, think of every person who has ever loved you in every lifetime. Every pet you have ever had. Every angel, every miracle that you've ever seen. Every spirit guide who's ever said, whatever that is, let's go see. Every different version, an expanding version of God that you have known in this and every other lifetime, showing up saying, how can I help? There's nothing outside your reach. So I hope that makes as much sense to you and you feel it the way that I feel it, because that's not just words. And it's answering that little call when the universe calls that you say, gosh, yeah, I'm ready to change something, or I'm ready to do something, even if it's outside my comfort zone. This is now our 8th Sunday at Connections. That means that 9 Sundays ago there was no Connections. It took listening to that little voice. Yeah, okay. Well,